So I talked about this conspiracy theory term and the fact that, and you can look this up, it's even on Wikipedia, 1967 CIA memo basically instructing the assets to begin using this term conspiracy theorist because they had a problem as all this new stuff was coming out on the Kennedy assassination and they wanted to tamp it down. Now, here we are all these many years later, and we can't get this information out because the entire or a lot of the populace has been inoculated with that thing. Now, you think about how brilliant these people are, and I'm going to get to that in a minute because I'm going to talk for a few minutes about the Zapruder film and the and Time Life magazine, which is something I've been working on last few months. But basically, it turns out that among the American public at large, and probably a lot of people, very few really understand how clear it is that it was a plot. The evidence is overwhelming, and it turns out there's two ways where you have trouble convincing somebody of something, where you have no evidence and where you have too much evidence. Because if you only have like 2 or 3 points and they're well documented, people can handle that. But because there's so much here, it causes this kind of disconnect because how could it be that everybody's telling me that Oswald did it and you're telling me there's tens of thousands of facts and dates and names and so on that show the contrary? It's too much to process that because then you'd have to say, well, you mean our whole lives are lies? Nothing means anything? It's all bullshit? All right, so let's see. So anyway, someone would have talked. Anybody know anyone who uses that term? Well, yeah, someone would have talked.
There's a book on it.
Hello? Someone's did talk. Members of the Warren Commission who had grave doubts. Hale Boggs, who told somebody that they had seen Lee Harvey Oswald's FBI pay stubs. Staff of the House Select Committee on Assassinations, a couple of whom I had the pleasure of being with at an event, a JFK event, and these are the top investigators from that thing, very well-respected people who are absolutely convinced that there was a plot. People from the later panel, the Assassination Records Review Board, notably a guy named Doug Horn, who's written a huge series of these books. This is one of many going in tremendous detail what's wrong with most of the conventional narrative. The staff at Parkland Hospital, they almost all said he was shot from the front. Do you know